Hey y'all. Tonight we did chicken wings, but I started out doing the ranch. Y'all know I use that restaurant style buttermilk ranch packet, so I doubled the recipe and made 2 of these. That means I needed to use 2 cups of buttermilk and 2 cups of mayonnaise. So I got that all in there, and I wanted to go ahead and make that first so it could be in the refrigerator, because the longer it sits in the refrigerator, the thicker it'll get. And I couldn't decide whether I wanted to do homemade fries, fried potatoes with onions, or like roasted potatoes. But I went with roasted potatoes because I just got all that Z Olive stuff, and I've been wanting to try some of it. And then I couldn't figure out which one I wanted to use, so I used 2 different kinds. But I got my potatoes peeled, I'm getting them cut up, and then I'm going to wash them real good, get that excess starch off of them, and get them cleaned up. I just rinse them real good. And then it's important when you're roasting potatoes to make sure they're completely dry before you put your oils and stuff on them. So that's what I'm doing here. And then I sprayed actually I put foil on a cookie sheet and then I sprayed it. Put the potatoes down, and then I'm going to put some Tuscan herb olive oil from Z Olive. Toss it around a little bit. And then the bacon garlic balsamic vinegar. And I'm going to stir that around a little bit. Y'all wouldn't believe how many times I wash my hands when I cook. This is just salt and pepper. I got my oven preheating to 375 degrees. And while I'm waiting on that, I got my chicken ready. I'm going to also put it on some paper towels and dry it real good. And now I'm going to put my potatoes in. They're going to take a little longer than the chicken. I just put a splash of buttermilk and then some AP Killer Hogs all-purpose seasoning. And some of my new ham bones, sweet and smoky seasoning. I usually use, that's paprika. I usually use soul food seasoning when I do my chicken wings in the air fryer, and it's so good. But I was out of soul food seasoning, and I've been wanting to try my ham bone sweet and smoky seasoning anyways. And oh mercy, it turned out good. I just put the wings in on the wing setting with my Tyfer air fryer. Y'all are always asking me about it, and I got it on my website with a discount code. For dessert, we wanted a chocolate cake. Me and Caden went to the grocery store today. But instead of going by the directions and using a cup of water, I used a cup of milk. And instead of using a half a cup of oil, I used a stick of butter. I think it just makes it taste a little better. And I went ahead and put my 3 eggs in. Now I'm going to get it mixed up. I turned my oven down just a little bit. I'm going to spray this pan and put my cake mix in it. But I turned my oven down a little bit because I had the potatoes going at 375, but this cake's supposed to be 325. So I think I just put it at 350. My wings were done with their first setting. I don't preheat the air fryer, but if I did, it would probably only take 1 round. But I flipped them and put them back in there, and then they came out just perfect. My potatoes, I thought were done, but I wanted to do a fork test on them because the chicken was done, so we was ready to eat. But I didn't like the fork test because they were still a little bit stiff, so I just transferred them to the air fryer while I whipped up this salad. This is the Bacon Thousand Island ready-to-go salad that I've been trying all the different flavored ones. This one had bacon, but not that much. And then those little crispy things was like cornbread crispy things, I think it said. And then it had Thousand Island. I got me some bacon bits out and added more bacon. And then this salad didn't come with cheese at all, so I went ahead and added some cheese. Because one thing about me is I love cheese and I love bacon. All right, now the potatoes was done. And the cake was done too, so I'm going to let that cake cool while we eat. This is me fixing Caden a plate. Those tongs wasn't cutting it, so I grabbed me a spoon for the potatoes. He loved this salad, by the way. But this is what his plate looked like. It was really, really good. After I ate, I went ahead and melted that icing and decided to punch holes all in the cake instead of letting it cool and then putting icing on top. I wanted the icing to like seep down into it and eat it while it was hot. But even after this cools, it'll still be good like this. I've done it before, and it's delicious. But ain't nothing like eating a hot piece of cake. I love you. Stay classy.